W, and this is my intentional living blog. It's been a really long time since I posted. I think that I've been thinking about restarting this for a little while. Hopefully there's not too much noise in the background. My pets are restless, but it's not time to feed them yet. And they're pawing around. But I just know that it's been a while since I posted, and I've been meaning to get back to it. This is me after a full day's work. I just got a Martha and Marley Spoon box in the mail, and I'm gonna make garlicky chicken. If you've watched any of my past videos, I've tried HelloFresh and Green Chef, and I wasn't very impressed with them. I'm hopeful about Martha and Marley Spoon because I really like Martha Stewart's recipes. I'm also going to be starting a new book today, Mike Chen, A Beginning at the End, and I know that I saw this in a blog or listened to a podcast that recommended it. Can't remember exactly where I found out about this, but it sounded pretty good. So we'll see. I think that it's supposed to be a lot more community building. It's about an apocalypse, but about people coming together to support each other. So I guess that's sort of a book recommendation. We'll see how I like it, but I just wanted to restart this channel and check in and make this garlicky chicken and let you know how I feel about Martha and Marley Spoon as a meal kit box delivery service. Okay, so this is my night for technical problems. I just recorded and then realized that I wasn't recording, but it was fine because my pets were sort of being mischievous. But so as I was saying, which you didn't hear because it wasn't recording, so this was the recipe that I went off of for garlicky chicken, and this is the result, which looks pretty similar. So before I had everything together, because there's a chili oil, I took a first bite and actually thought it was bland. Then I added the chili oil and thought it was pretty good. So I think the determining factor is, for me, is this something that I'd buy in a restaurant? And I think that if I was at sort of down-home restaurant, I'd be happy to order this and pay around probably $15, so it's not super gourmet, but it's good for a weekday dinner. It's a little heavy on the pasta, although I think I added probably maybe around 2/3 of the pasta to tonight's dinner, just from the way that I scooped it out, and also the bowl that I packed for my lunch or dinner tomorrow wasn't really big enough to have a lot of more added pasta. So I think it's a little pasta heavy. It's not what you'd get if you went to, I don't know, there's a restaurant in Appleton where if you get the pasta, you come back with a to-go container that weighs about 5 pounds. This isn't that. This is a lot more healthy, but it's still, I think, the pasta's a little much. But I do think that this was worth the money that I spent on it, and hopefully this will keep me from buying a lot of groceries and having a lot of waste, which is what I've been doing because of the pandemic. Also eating things like Totino's party pizzas and frozen pizzas and just stuff I don't really want. Or I've been going to the grocery store and being surprised at how much I've been spending. And I'll go with a couple recipes for casseroles that will last for a few days and leave having spent $150, and then go to the store again in a few days. So that's not ideal. I'm hoping that, if nothing else, experimenting with these boxes will help me get back on track with not doing that, even if I just have them for a few weeks or a couple months and then go back to regular shopping. I am going to try Hungry Root next. So I have the Martha and Marley Spoon. I have 3 dinners with 2 servings each. So I'll have the dinner the night I cook it and then pack up the rest for either lunch or dinner the next day. And then Saturday I have Hungry Root. Hungry Root is less prep and it's supposed to be really good, like a lot of good sauces that you can just mix with different proteins and grains and vegetables. So, and that's also a little bit more of a grocery service where you can buy separate groceries with sort of like a loose meal plan that you set. So I think that it'll be interesting to see if they're complementary. But ultimately, with the pandemic, I don't want to go to the store a super amount. I'll probably get like milk and bread and stuff from there, although I think I'm getting some bread in my Hungry Root box. So I'm going to try that on Saturday, and then I'm going to look again at the recipes that I picked for Martha and Marley Spoon, and if they look super good, then I'll probably get them again, just from the first buy I had in this. I think it's pretty good, so I'm thinking that I might be happy getting another box for them. If the recipes don't look super good, I might try a different one, like a different box service. I've been looking at a few, and it's going to be a hassle to subscribe to a lot of box services, but I think for this it's worth it just because it's an experiment. There are a couple other also services that aren't like meal kits that I've been looking at. So Hungry Root is a meal kit, but it's more prepped, and then like I looked at Freshly. I don't know if that's really for me, because it looks like frozen TV dinners, and I know that they say, oh no, it's fresh and the chef cooks it for you. I don't know how I'd really feel about that, but I'm considering that. So I really want to eat healthier, get more veggies in, because I feel like I've been neglecting them for a while. Not necessarily worried about losing weight or like eating a certain like health rating or whatever. I'm more interested in having food that I can cook or put together pretty quickly that isn't super processed. Like obviously the pasta in this is processed, but for the most part, and like cheese is processed, but for the most part it's just ingredients that you put together. It's minimally processed. It's not that bad. Like basically I just want to eat good food that tastes good, that I don't have to super think about during the week because I have been stressed out and sort of bummed lately. But I think that so far this is good. Then I guess we'll see. Thank you for joining me on this adventure.